Previously on Ex-Wives of Rock.
Take that shit off. Let's roll.
She's been drinking a lot, and I've been concerned about where it's gonna go.
So we're just gonna take this all the way up, I guess, to the slip. I have to be able to ride somebody like a horse.
We're going to Vegas
Yeah!
for a divorce party.
Taking out the trash and new beginnings.
Oh.
The newest ex-wife of Rock is Athena.
I don't have hate, I don't have love, I have nothing.
Her divorce from James Kotak of the Scorpions is about to be finalized. And as far as she's concerned, it can't come soon enough.
So now I'm gonna bang somebody in this dress. It's the last thing I do.
Yes, Athena doesn't just want to bury the past. She wants to dance on its grave.
I've planned the engagement parties before, but this is a divorce party.
I see dudes everywhere to choose from.
Lucky for the ex-wives, they know just the place to do it.
We are going to Vegas, baby.
Whoa, looks like mission accomplished. This morning's like any other morning, after a night of binge drinking and other bad choices. There's lots of alcohol-induced snoring. No doubt the ex-wives will soon feel like elves that put little socks on each of their teeth.
Dudes?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, uh-huh.
What time is it? Why are we waking up?
Athena's waking them up because she has a polite request.
You have to get up, and you have to eat with me, and you have to keep Blue the away from me.
The violent impulses started more or less the moment they arrived.
Welcome officially to our divorce party suite. So a friend of mine hooked us up with a suite at the Palms. This suite lived up to its name. It was sweet. Officially equipped with pool table, dual dining rooms,
Love it.
kitchenette, dining area.
Wow.
The suite was amazing. Just luxury. Loved it.
Bedroom.
Oh my God,
with
this is ours. This is ours. Oh my
fabulous
God.
spa tub, shower,
Yeah, I'm in there.
private bidet.
Oh my God, look at this.
Oh, the suite's amazing. Outdoor jacuzzi, which does not suck at all.
We will draw straws
should be
as
off
to
on
who
me.
takes what bedroom.
The only thing that sucks is we have to draw straws to see who rooms with Blue, who admittedly farts all night.
You snore. You have gas.
I do not have gas
you want to be
regularly. I admit that I have gas
Farting,
one time.
snoring.
Seriously, can you cut me a little slack?
I can cut you.
She has this drink that she swears by, makes you go poop, and she welcomes her poops, so it's all about that.
I haven't eaten anything that would cause that.
Except for that fiber bar I found folded up in your purse.
It's a curse of a healthy diet. What can I tell you?
That looks like a short ass stick. Ooh, that looks like a long ass stick. I think you got the short stick.
I did? A long step. Seriously? Yeah. It had to be fixed because I'm most patient with Blue.
Cheers to divorce.
Yeah, somehow that doesn't sound quite right. Despite her best efforts, Athena could not persuade Sharise or Bobbie to switch and sleep in the same room as Blue.
You know what? I'm gonna snuggle Athena's ass out. Then I'm gonna rain tyranny out with my snuggles.
Tyranny again?
At least they were nice enough to buy her lunch.
I think I want a Bloody Mary.
I do.
I do too.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Yes.
Look at
The fireplace.
We need to do this like once a month.
I'll be dead in 3 months if that's the case.
What if I were to get married? Would you guys come back here with me?
Huh?
Damien and I, we've been talking about it, actually.
What? Really?
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? What makes you want to get married, first of all, and to him? I mean, seriously, dude.
What?
Only ever heard her say bad things about him for 5 years.
This is the guy that bugged your phone?
I tried bugging his, but he caught me.
Bobbie, what the are you thinking?
And he's sober. And he sounds different. He is different so far. Right now, he's away at rehab, getting sober. I'm really, really dedicated to this relationship. If he were to come out of rehab and go back to being a dick, I certainly won't stay for that. Okay, this is my last-ditch effort. This is the last straw.
Bobbie hasn't been very lucky in love. She was married to Janie for a year, and that fell apart. And then she was with Tommy for a year, and that fell apart. She is continually having to learn the same lesson over and over and over.
I couldn't be with someone like that.
No.
Give it a solid 6 months of sobriety with him before you make any decisions about any kind of wedding chapel.
I'm not saying I will. I'm not making you guys any promises. I might get caught up in the moment. I don't know. I'm annoyed. I want them to support me, not bring me down in my hope.
Really, you love this guy.
Obviously, or I wouldn't be putting up with this kind of.
Really.
Life's about learning.
It's annoying. Ugh.
Coming up,
You should do a background check on anyone you go out with.
She said you stole her idea. I'm sick of being in the middle.
the ex-wives are in Sin City.
Welcome to our divorce party suite.
I am not sleeping with you in one bed.
Right now, they're partly trying to avoid bunking with Blue.
She's the farter.
Admit that I've gassed
Farting,
one time.
snoring.
But later, they'll be celebrating Athena's upcoming divorce.
Life. To life.
Which is ironic because at the moment, all they can talk about is getting married.
You're getting married again.
I don't know.
You are. You already bought the ring, don't lie. What?
Yeah, a long time ago. Our first month dating, you bought a ring.
Where's the ring?
You're making payments on it every month. You put a deposit
See?
down and showed me the receipt. I was like, you what? Huh? Well, what?
You said yes. If Tripp said something like that to me, I would think that there's something fishy.
He asks me once a week, all right? Let's just put it that way. And I always say yes.
So he goes and makes another payment on the ring.
Oh, is that what he's doing? He's great to me. My son wants this. Brandon wants this. All signs look good. I love him. I love him. I'm just scared because I was married for a long time and I was not happy. After I divorced Vince Neil, I didn't think I'd ever get married again.
But Brandon's a good guy.
He's an
Just like
amazing
Tripp.
guy.
Tripp is an awesome person.
Yeah.
He's the only person in the whole world that I could ever be married to and be happy.
Blue could have gushed for several more hours. But luckily, Bobbie remembered they had an appointment back at the suite.
Good afternoon.
Hi there.
We are here for the massage.
Yes, that's fantastic. Great.
Okay.
Breathing. Were you shocked to hear Sharise say that Brandon asked her to marry him?
I knew about it.
Do you know anything about this guy?
What I do know is not that great, so he just tended to be a liar.
What does he do for a living?
I don't know. He said he was in 9 Inch Nails.
Really?
And he's not. Like my friend swears he's a con artist. I don't know what he is. He treats her better than she's ever been treated. I'm gonna keep saying that, so.
Well, you should do a background check on anyone you go out with. I did a background check on Tripp when we met, and if they'd had them back in the day, I would have done one on my ex-husband, Jerry Dixon, as well. My husband did one on me.
Huh. And despite this, Tripp married you anyway.
We could do a background check on him.
You can, I'm not getting involved. To be honest, I really think she'd be pissed at us, not him.
Wow. For once, Bobbie's talking a little common sense. Too bad she's saying it to Blue.
For $89, you can find out if they have a criminal history.
Good luck with that, Sherlock.
While masseuses bend Blue's body and Blue bends Bobbie's ear,
Oh, that hurt.
Sharise and Athena hit the strip.
Design a line of bikinis called candy wrappers. Stars, dots. And for the second year in a row, I have designed the Miss USA pageant bikinis. So Miss USA is happening the same time as Athena's divorce party, which is great for me because kind of like a working holiday. Cute! What was Blue like all freaking out about last night?
I'm glad that it's just the two of us today because last night was a long night with Blue. She put me in a really, really weird spot, and I don't want to be there. The reason I'm going to tell you is because you need to talk to her about it. I was just in a situation where nothing was ever talked about. We'll just make everything look good and throw it under that rug until the rug explodes. I don't want to pretend anymore. I just don't care and I don't have time. She said that at one point she came up with some kind of drawstring booty short, and now you stole her idea.
I already did it.
I don't even want to tell you this stuff.
When I get home,
but I'm sick of being in the middle.
She said it literally last night in the limo that
she wanted to do a drawstring short. I go, oh, I'm already doing that for candy wrappers.
Really? Like, you think I don't have my own ideas? I have a 150-piece line 4 times a year.
Yeah, just enough. Like, really, enough is enough. I love her, but I don't want her issues anymore. I just want to have fun.
Blue can say whatever she wants about me. Simple fact is, I don't need to steal ideas, but if you think I do, okay, go ahead.
All right, let's go try on some stuff and get happy.
Police.
Let's go.
Coming up,
Absolutely no strippers.
Go forward. Play the drum.
Did you get your sex on with my baby daddy?
Athena's getting divorced, and the ladies are celebrating.
Welcome to our divorce party suite.
They've come to Sin City for a little sin.
We are going to throw down like nobody's business.
Okay, maybe a lot of sin.
To Athena and divorce.
This is the first time I'm technically single on my own, and I'm super excited because I've never been this way. It will be a party.
I've never been to a divorce party, but I'm looking forward to some serious debauchery.
Sounds like life as a rock wife has prepared them for a weekend in Vegas.
When you go big, and then you don't go back for a very, very, very long time.
While the ex-wives get dressed, someone is getting busy in the kitchen.
I hired the most fabulous chef to come in and cater Athena's divorce dinner. Oh, everybody, this is Chef Kaz.
Hi, cuteness.
I knew we were gonna eat there, but I wasn't aware that we had like Chef Hottie come in. Nice to meet you. 2 thumbs up.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Hey, the wedding dress, did it have sleeves before, or was it just long?
It cut off 32 inches from the floor. That's the look right there. I'm getting the boots out, I think.
Cheers, dude.
You're such a rock star.
You are. Ooh, what is that?
So this is a herb roast hash brown.
Wow.
With sauteed capsicums,
Wow.
cucumber yogurt, and a roast garlic paste.
That's so good.
Wanna get married?
Somehow, I don't think marriage is exactly what Athena has in mind for that man.
I've always been with musicians. I wanna see what it's like to be with somebody who does something else.
That's what I did.
Really? And how's that working out?
Lies, deception, cheating. It's been crazy.
And so what did your girlfriend think about you traveling so much?
Yeah, what does your girlfriend think?
She doesn't exist.
Oh.
How's your breakfast?
That's my specialty, actually.
Single and breakfast is a specialty? Bring it.
No, I'll get it.
Oh, you're gonna get it? Okay, who is that?
What's she doing? She got quiet. That scares me. Athena, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, really?
We come
I'm
too?
taking you to the princess chair. When Athena told me that she didn't want a stripper,
None of that goofy stripper shit, though.
the first thing that came to my mind,
Oh, for sake!
we definitely need a stripper. He's heard that there has been quite a bit of disturbance going on.
Are you nervous? Look at her.
She needs to cut loose. She needs to let go a little bit.
We've been having a lot of disturbances. They called me up here to check it out.
What's gonna happen to her?
Well, I got a way that we can handle this.
I couldn't be more turned off. And he was doing that bird thing, whatever he had going on. I just didn't care.
Oh, man. Just watch. Any minute now, Athena's gonna shut this nonsense down.
Getting close. Towards me. Towards me.
I haven't played drums in a while.
Well,
Play the drum.
okay then.
You don't play any kind of instruments of any kind, do you?
I don't play any kind of...
Good. You're in.
And so too, apparently, is the chef.
I want you to come with us. Will you come with us?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, with Chef Kaz in tow, the ex-wives properly celebrate the dismal failure of Athena's marriage.
What a cool club. Hot chicks are like rolling around doing acrobats and very Vegas. It was awesome.
I have been known to have rhythm of Steve Martin in the jerk.
It's Vegas, and I will always dance on a table. I will be 50 on the table. I will be 60 on the table. That's what Vegas is for, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it right.
After the club finished, we had a whole bunch of people back to the suite. And we partied some more.
I could love to tell you who came with us, but I don't know.
Well, let's just check the tape, shall we? Don't know him, don't know him, Oh, you know that guy, that's Kirk, Sharice's business partner and baby daddy. Probably in town for the Miss USA pageant.
Kirk and Blue started talking a lot at the club.
And apparently Kirk and Blue took that conversation back to the suite with them. And into the hot tub.
Okay, I know that Blue hung out with Kirk late last night in the jacuzzi, possibly, and Blue's bikini is on the ground.
Coming up.
One of you has to beat her ass.
Blue, what were you and Kirk talking about last night?
In any other town, if you drank excessively, partied all night long, and maybe hooked up with complete strangers, people might say you're in desperate need of help. But if you're in Vegas and you don't do those things, people will say you're an underachiever. And last night, the ex-wives did their best to avoid the accusation. Which pretty much brings us back to where we came in.
I did that, and I'm doing that. You have to get up, and you have to eat with me. You have to hang out with me, and you have to keep Blue the away from me. Why? She's just want to shut up. Because my ears are bleeding.
Yes, somehow all that drinking was not enough to make them forget how annoyed they are with Blue.
I was asleep. She woke me up to make me put my foot on her foot. And she goes, please come out and talk to me.
Oh, God.
I go,
Oh, it's in the morning?
yeah. One of you has to beat her ass.
Ah, they'll beat her in a minute. First, Sharise has a question for Athena.
Did you get your sex on with my baby daddy?
Hey, what?
When I went to bed, I didn't know who Kirk had his sights on. I guess that Athena and Kirk and Blue had therapy sessions outside on the balcony, and there's a jacuzzi out there. I don't know who jacuzzied. I don't know what happened. Either way, fine with me.
And so, to the question.
Did you get your sex on with my baby daddy?
Oh! No. For the record, did not happen with baby daddy. Did not happen.
You were supposed to bring back talent and do that thing.
All I remember is walking out on the balcony and looking on the floor and seeing Blue's bikini next to the jacuzzi and just thinking, Sharice's dude was here, right? I'm going, what's he doing here anyway?
I guess he stayed here with Blue because he told her he thought he was going to get some. But did she act like she was going to give him some?
I think that they stayed up all night. I think that they didn't go to bed until like 6 in the morning. I am certain that nothing happened. If something happened, I would have got a 9 a.m. phone call from Kirk saying, oh my God, I did your friends.
Well, I suppose there's one way to know for certain. Get it straight from Blue's mouth.
Blue, Blue. Is that English?
Okay, new approach.
Look, look. Do you love it?
She didn't want to wake up, so I thought if I enticed her with a cute little bikini from Candy Wrappers, that she would wake up.
Go try on your candy wrapper. I just say, go.
Doesn't look like she's quite lucid yet. Maybe some time down at the pool would help.
My throat hurts, my back hurts, my body hurts, my head hurts. What happened to the chef? He started telling me how much he loved older women. Oh my God. I go, what? How old do you think we are?
I like older ladies. That's like saying your skin's really soft, like my grandpa's.
So, Blue, what
were you and Kirk talking about last night?
Basically saying that he feels like he provides you with a comfortable life.
He literally thinks that he gives me money and it gives me my life.
Yes.
I worked for everything I have. I bought my own $1 million house.
Okay.
I bought my own Range Rover.
He's not comfortable with another man coming in and disciplining his child.
Bobbie and Athena are teasing Blue, but actually I'm really grateful because she was telling him things that he wouldn't hear from me about being a parent, about co-parenting when you both have different partners, because she's already been through this, and he listened to her. So I'm grateful. You know how much he can talk. He talks a lot.
Just want to thank you for that. You fell asleep and left me out there in deep conversation.
I feel really bad about thinking the worst. Blue can be irritating, but she is a decent person.
I took one for the team.
Are you guys ready?
Athena!
Athena!
Yes, she was gassy. Yes, she's an overplanner. Yes, she hired a stripper I did not want. Yes, she made me snuggle her feet, but I love her. The little kook that she is.
I think everybody had a really good time.
I just don't want to leave. I love this place.
We kind of got closer. On another level, it was just, we were kind of scattered.
What I can remember of the trip was awesome. Everybody's safe, nobody has a black eye, therefore all good.
Are you nervous that Damon's getting out soon from rehab?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. I'm having anxiety bad every day, like.
The guy that I want to set Athena up with is Stuart.
Well, nice to meet you.
Are you trying to see about Stop being inappropriate.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you.
What? So you're not doing well?
No.
You're doing bad right now.
Yeah. Nobody knows. My kids don't know.
That really upsets me. I'm sorry.